can be interesting. Shoutouts to Earthquake. If any of you guys who have seen his stream, he has lots of fun stuff.
He has some tools.
He has some stuff, and I feel like playing tennis with this Gordo is really fun. I'm not gonna lie, I've greatly enjoyed that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like outside of some he's one of the characters that like you hit him forever, and you're like, why aren't you at kill % yet?
He's one of like
I'm day to day.
One of like 3 characters that has an air dodge that comes out a frame later than some other characters. So there's some stuff that works on him and not. I think Jigglypuff's in that same boat.
Yeah.
I wish I knew the exact reason why they had that property. It might just be that Sakurai decided that
sometimes Sakurai just pulls straws and says, "You get the shaft."
Yeah. It might be like relating to their weight or whatever.
Maybe floatiness.
Or floatiness, yeah. But anyway, DD's not on screen. We're gonna be seeing Rob versus Princess Peach.
Not a matchup we see too often around. We don't really have. We've had some Peach players like over time, but a lot of them are secondaries
or they don't show up as frequently. Like Honey Hive, who is here today,
right,
but
right.
I mean, they barely ever get to come out.
Right. Yeah. So this isn't a matchup I've seen too much personally. Yeah, the Rob is gonna maintain the mid-range pressure like always with those gyro throws, projectiles, forward airs.
And I'd wager, all of the fancy movement stuff that Peach wants to do to get in your face kind of gets messed up a bit by the projectiles, because now she's not just moving around and trying to bait something out of you. She's got to be aware of those projectiles you're throwing.
Exactly. Yeah, like with that laser angled up with it. Definitely, King was definitely trying to snipe out like a free setup for like float cancel or getting into float so that she can set up down airs and forward airs. And
it may look a little bit rough right now, but if Crown is able to set up a down air or a down tilt, ooh, just barely missed the falling up air there to set up so much more. There's a lot that you can do on Rob as this character. Huge damage combos. He is just the perfect weight and size.
He's so big.
Yeah, to get a lot going. Ooh, this could be... Okay. Just barely avoiding that, though.
Getting caught by the gyro.
Crown's got to be careful living on her last limbs.
Lots of % here. Has to be careful for a lot of things from Rob with these %. Back air is going to kill. Down air, obviously. Is he looking for right there?
That's straight up air.
Straight up airs at this point in time, definitely on Town and City.
Ooh, we got a Mr. Saturn.
Oh, sick.
Okay, get that shield pressure.
I love that sound effect. Yeah. It's my favorite.
Okay. I kind of agree with the decision from Crown to just toss Saturn off after you get the hit, because sometimes you spend too much time worrying about how do I get the Saturn pressure to break the shield and not how do I win the game.
Yeah, and then your opponent's like, I guess I'm going to shoot projectiles and hit you, and you're like so laser focused in. I want the shield break, and sometimes you just,
You lose too much in the process.
Aww.
So now, in the meantime, Crown has evened up this game. One straight forward air from Peach is definitely going to send Rob flying. Depending on stage position, he might just do it.
So small back and forth. Up throw from Rob, though, that will do it at this % for sure. Actually, a pretty good call out there. Crown running forward to try and like scare King into giving him space. Like we're probably trying to bait out a roll backwards, but instead just scooping Crown right up.
Really quickly, though, evening it all up, KingK again is going to start up the early pressure like we saw, putting on the early damage. But if Crown's able to maintain composure, we'll see some big damage in return. Taking control of the gyro, not doing too much with it.
Yeah, we haven't seen any real big combos from Crown yet. We've got like a quick 1-2 here and there.
Okay, good. Waiting for the drop for that neutral air. It's really ambiguous, Peach shield pressure, because she can kind of choose to stop at any point. But once she throws out that nair, there's nothing else she can do.
Right. Yeah, especially whenever you're dropping in close like that, no fade away. You can scoop her up easy. King maintaining the mid-range pressure. I feel like that is a thing. It's kind of strange because I feel like the turn-up pull is a way that Peach could try to set up a counter projectile ward to like get into his face. But since Rob can harass you long range with like charged gyros or with like the lasers we're seeing here, it's kind of difficult to pull a turn-up safely.
Right, absolutely.
I feel like that should be the game plan. Though I like the idea. Oh, yeah, and Crown. The edge guarding setup from Crown there. You just like float just below the lip of the ledge to like goaltend Rob from catching onto it. Okay. Good response from King.
Yeah, really quick. That down smash covers a lot. No need to worry about the cross up there. Okay, this time does get the grab. approaching the back of Rob's shield there. Wasn't able to call him out quite so easily. Ooh, but the Nair.
Whipped by the Nair falling. That's actually something KingK hasn't used too much. Crown, I don't know if it's just like Crown hadn't really gotten him into those positions where he needed to use it, or it's been something that he's been like consciously not trying to do.
It's one of those things where out of sight, out of mind.
Right, exactly. That's a lot of the reason. Like you'll see that from players that like from every character really that can just like space back air safely, they won't do it until it'll start killing. But we are going to see a counter pick here from Crown, switching over to the Meta Knight.
Right. They did tell me they're working on both Peach Meta Knight, so maybe a little bit more comfortable. I definitely understand wanting to use the burst movement of Meta Knight to just break into Rob's zone and the combos.
It's going to be a lot harder to keep them up.
I mean, you know, normally we see Peach on the negative end of the stick when Meta Knight's involved, but Rob eats some similar combos. Maybe not dying at the same percents because he is a big boy.
Right. But it's something I have to worry about the carry, especially on a small ceiling like Diamond City. Definitely something you have to be worried about.
Whiffing that combo at the very start of the game is not the best.
Getting lots of damage from projectiles. Oh, the the gyro actually getting in the way of the up throw combos up there.
Ooh, great shields, but decides just to back off. Not entirely confident in the situation there.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So dash attacks in this game, of course, do pick up projectiles or like items on the ground. So not projectiles, items you can pick up, obviously. You're not going to be picking up Rob's laser anytime soon. Sorry, so like that would be a way Meta Knight can get in. But then he has the gyro in his hand, so like he can't go into the up air streaks, which are especially devastating on Rob.
This time,
yeah,
you can still do that.
But yeah, it's the difference between like a quick 1-2 and a quick carry off the top.
Right. And especially at early percents, you don't want to be staling the up special. This time, any of these percents, though, totally fine.
Oh, nice punish.
Amazed that Crown had enough time. There we go.
Yep, Meta Knight is going to be able to harass Rob off stage pretty well.
Catches the roll, that down smash covered. Most defensive options in that situation.
Right, basically everything except just wait. Going to be able to slip past the ledge pressure. Neutral air, super low off stage.
Nice.
And will do it.
Going to be able to make that recovery. Only 19% on Crown. That's easy to retort with if he's able to, or if you can land a dash attack here. Dash attack up tilt.
Yep. Again, nice 1-2s, but nothing too huge. Calling out the lasers. There we go. There's some damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I was scared. Meta Knight's recovery is good, but
it is
scared regardless.
Yeah. You can use every special to recover, but
don't screw it up.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yep, gonna be able to recover high. Rob not gonna be able to get that high to cover the side B. On shield once again. Crown got KingK back into the corner.
Ooh, but that gyro buys some space for KingK. This time catching the aggression, just dash up with the shield, and that high up on Town and City, that'll do it.
Yeah, the one time KingK, he's been going for the immediate up air the entire set. But then, you know, the one time when it really counts, switch it up, catching the kill.
Exactly. I mean, that was the entire set.
Yep.
If you wait that one time.
Yeah, that's the critical point.
Sometimes, yeah, go.
Well, I was going over to a long tangent, so if you want to say something.
Go for it.
If you have not read, anyone out there who has not read Serlin's Playing to Win articles, they're very interesting stuff. Serlin's an old fighting game player. Actually does some design stuff nowadays. And he talks about, he's got an old articles called the Playing to Win articles,
right,
which talk about high-level play and stuff like that in general. And one of the things he brings up is critical points. So there's a point in the game where, very many times, where like something very serious is happening, and it can impact the game to a very large degree. And that is exactly one of those points where, you know, if you land the grab, that becomes a critical point of if you can trick them into air dodging, then you kill them and you win. So it's like this is really the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
Like all the like jockeying around and getting percent and like all the stuff before that, it's just chaff.
Exactly. At that point, once you get the grab, the rest of it's kind of irrelevant.
Right. It didn't matter how you got there. You're not going to win the game early unless you did something absolutely crazy earlier on. You like created a critical point out of nothing, like from going off stage super deep or like trying to land down airs or.
Yeah. I mean, you can create.